Hello, MC Knight here. Thank you for joining me for today's video. This is the Dragon's Lair, and this is episode 5. Today is the day that we are going to start working on our mob farm over there. And you can see that I already started a base. I didn't go very far because I didn't want to do it without showing you exactly what I do. And so I do want to catch you up to speed on a few things. So number one, I did add Aqua Affinity and Respiration to my helmet. Also, I put an enchantment on my second pickaxe, which gave me Unbreaking 3, I think it was. I think that might be the only thing I got on it. If not, I got the Efficiency 4, but I'm not sure. And I put Silk Touch on it. The other thing that I did was I got a couple of fishing rods that there was 2 of them that I combined together, and I got Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, Mending, and Unbreaking 3. So that is my God Rod. The other thing that I did was I put the Sweeping Edge and Unbreaking 3 on my sword. While I was fishing, I finally got a mending book, and I put that on this pickaxe. And so now this pickaxe is done, except I've got to put Efficiency 4 on again so that I get Efficiency 5. And then that pickaxe is done. Now, I haven't done anything to these tools here yet, but I'm going to. And then the other thing I did was I did get a bow with Flame, Mending, Power 4, and Unbreaking 3. I think there's 2 bows that I combined together. I'm not sure if I got this as one bow or if it was 2 that I put together. I don't remember right now. And I do have this other bow that I put together. So in everything, my anvil did break. I needed to make another one. And the other thing that I did is in this chest, I started putting together things that I'm going to need for the mob farm. So I need a block of redstone, some redstone, 2 comparators, 2 hoppers, and the other thing that I need is sticky pistons. And right now, all I have is pistons. I have not seen a slime yet. So I still need to get 2 slime balls to make this sticky pistons. And then I did get some redstone torches, and I have some repeaters. So I made some dispensers, and then I have some kelp. So those are the items that I'm going to need for the mob farm. And I'll show you as I go along what I'm going to do. I need to build this column up 128 blocks. So we're going to have a bubble column on one side, and then just a bit of water at the bottom of the other side. And we'll go over there in just a moment to show you. First, I need to try to figure out how to get a couple slime balls. I have an idea, and so I'll meet up with you in just a moment where I'm going to go to try to make this happen. So I dug out, I think there's probably about like 10 chunks exposed here. So I'm going to hang out in this corner for a while and see if any slimes spawn. I figured I'll probably wait maybe 15-20 minutes or so. If they don't, then I'll go to the other corner and repeat that process and see if any slimes spawn. I'm really hoping that one of these chunks is a slime chunk. I was just about at 20 minutes, and I was kind of thinking that, well, apparently none of those chunks on that side are slime chunks. And then all of a sudden, this happened. So I know it's getting pretty close to nighttime. Oh, and he despawned. Shoot. Okay. Well, at least that gives me hope because now I'm pretty certain over in here is a slime chunk. So I am going to hang out here for a while and see if I can get some more to spawn and then try to get some slime balls so I can make those sticky pistons. And then just to let you know, I did pick up about 38 iron. So that would get me about 12 buckets, which I don't think I have that many dispensers, so I think we should be good on iron too. So once I get the slime balls, the 2 slime balls, then we're gonna be able to get started on making that mob farm. So after spending a bit of time down there waiting for some slimes to spawn, I finally got 2 slime balls. I actually got 17. And I made 2 sticky pistons. So now I have everything that is necessary to build the mob farm, I think. So anyway, this is kind of what I got started. So on this side, I have a soul sand down in the ground. And on this side, just a bit of plain water. I'm going to build this up. Basically, pop up here and then you can see. So I'm going to build this, these 2, and then one here and one here, going all the way up to 128 blocks higher than what this level is. So this level is 72. So I'm going to go up to 200. And then that's where I'm going to put the kill chamber, and then from there I'll go up probably 22, maybe 23 blocks, and then build the spawn area for all the mobs so that they'll end up coming down to the area that is the kill chamber, and then I can kill them and gather up all the XP and the items that they will drop. So first things first, I need to build this up 128 blocks, and then I will check back in with you when I'm done with that. So here I am up at level 200. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and drop water down there. I did bring 2 stacks. I got 2 stacks of dirt because I was coming up here and then I ran out of blocks and I needed to go back and get some more. So I just grabbed some dirt, 2 stacks of dirt, so that I knew that I was at 128 blocks above the ground level. So now I'm going to dig this dirt down and go back down. So I am back down at ground level. You can see the water's flowing here. So now what I want to do is I'm going to put this dirt back in because I don't need it anymore. And then what I want to do is I want to make these into some slabs. I think that should do for now. And then the other thing is I am going to grab the 2 stacks of kelp. And now I'm really hoping that I have enough air to get all the way to the top. If not, well, I'm gonna die. And we're gonna find out real quick. So here goes. So by the time I got to the top, I was actually pretty low on air. I only had about 2 or 3 bubbles left, but it all worked out. So now what I'm going to do is build at least a little bit of a platform up here, so that when I come up from the bubble column, I don't run the risk of flying off the edge. So I have that done, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down. And now I should be able to break the kelp. And then I should be able to go up and not have to worry about my air running out on the way up. And then at the top I should be able to pick those 2 stacks of kelp back up. And there we go. Alright, so now we have access to our kill area, and I just need to build that up in here. So I have to figure out just exactly how I want to do that. I think maybe what I'll do is just build off of one end here. And then I think I'm gonna build a wall up over here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put slabs on that. And then I actually think I was thinking about slabbing this area off, but I think for right now I'm gonna just leave that as is. So we're gonna have this come over. Let me go down. I'm going to grab the rest of my supplies, and I bring the chest up here with the supplies, and then I'll have everything up there that I need. So I built a little platform up here. I got walls up, so kind of really can't fall down, and it's a nice little area up here. Not a great amount of room, but it's going to be plenty enough room for what we need to do. And so I started the kill chamber here, so the mobs will fall down and they'll go into this area here. So I placed 2 pieces of dirt here, and that'll be just slightly above where the mobs will fall. And then I've got 22 more pieces of dirt. So what I'm going to do is go up 22 blocks, or 22 more pieces of dirt, and build this up to that point. And then we're going to start making the area where the mobs will funnel in, so that they all come to one central location. And so when I get to the top, then I'll bring you back in. So I have the chamber where the mobs are going to drop down. And so now what I need to do is, right now I'm going to place a temporary block there. And then what I'm going to do is build off of here 7 blocks. 7. And then I'm going to build a wall up around this on the one side. So then I'll put water here, So the water will flow all the way to the edge here, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks. So it'll flow all the way over and it'll push the mobs in there. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do this going off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 8. So then I'm going to fill this in, and then what I'm going to do is along the back wall here, I'm going to place dispensers going across. And you know, I think I'm going to just make it somewhat simple here. So I have 7 dispensers lined up here and a water bucket in them. And I did the same thing on the other side. And then what I did, if I can get up here, okay, is behind there, I have redstone running along the back and coming over this way. And I did the same thing on the other side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a repeater here, and then I'm going to place a repeater there. Now I ran short on the deep slate bricks, so I'm going to use some andesite here to continue this over. Then what I'm going to do is continue the redstone going over. Just like that. Now out here, I'm going to build a hopper clock. So I'm going to need the andesite because I'm going to have it come in here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then we'll just build a little platform here for the hopper clock. I think that should be big enough. So what I'm going to do is put a redstone there, another repeater going there. So now, actually, you know what? I need to change this up. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I should be okay with just running the redstone here. I don't think I need to have a repeater. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a hopper here, a hopper going into that, and then this hopper going into that. Then put comparator there, block there, and I'm gonna have to place another block here. And if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since I did one of these, I think I need to put some redstone right there like that. Then think I need the sticky piston there, like that. And then the redstone there, like that. So now, let me throw a bit more dirt in there to change that up a little bit. And then we can check and make sure that everything's working correctly. And it looks like it is. I can go ahead and place these walls in. So I finished the farm. All I did was put the roof on, and I was recording, but OBS decided to crash on me, so I lost the tail end of the video that I was recording. So the mob farm is not, it's working, and it works fine. However, it is kind of on the slow side, so I really would like to increase the number of spawns. And so what I have thought about doing is I'm probably going to add another layer up, and maybe eventually 2 more layers up. And then I was also thinking I could add over onto the other side. So that's not going to be a project for this episode. I'll probably add that at some point off camera. So I have been getting drops. I've been getting a bunch of different things. So it's working for the purposes that I need. It's not a super fast farm, but then again, if you figure, I've only got about 98 blocks where the mobs can spawn. So it's not really a great amount. But if I put 2 more layers on, that will triple it. And if I go on to the other side, that'll double even that. So basically, I would make it about 6 times as many spawn locations. And I think that would speed things up quite a bit. I think that's where I'm going to end this video. But before I do, I wanted to show you guys, I changed my skin to be more appropriate with MC Night. And so I am now wearing night skin. And so I just wanted to show you that real quick. I appreciate everybody that watched this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. I will catch you next time. And until then, I'm MC Night.